Yo everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review along with showing you some swatches of the new Jeffree Star Manny MUA collection. So for those of you that don't know who Jeffree Star is, Jeffree Star owns a brand called Jeffree Star Cosmetics and he's a big YouTuber, etc. And Manny MUA is a big beauty YouTuber and they're both friends, so they decided to do collaboration together where a Skin Frost, as in a highlighter, was released along with 2 Velour liquid lipsticks, which is just the brand name that Jeffree Star uses for matte liquid lipsticks. I picked these 3 up from the Beautylish stand at IMATS, so I actually got them cheaper than what they cost if you were to buy them normally. So for Eclipse, the highlighter, I paid $25. And on Beautylish's website it's $29, and the Velour liquid lipsticks I paid $15. Sorry, I'm just looking on my phone because I can't remember and they emailed me the receipt. I paid $15 and on Beautylish's website they cost $18, so I did get a little bit of money off. So first off, let me just show you what the packaging looks like. So the moon is to represent Manny MUA as he loves Sailor Moon, and then the star for Jeffree Star. It's in a black box, whereas Jeffree Star's stuff normally comes in a pink box, but this is just to mark the collaboration. And then it's a similar sort of thing for the actual liquid lipsticks themselves. So the liquid lipstick formula is the same as it has been throughout with Jeffree Star's liquid lipsticks. I actually am a big fan of his Velour liquid lipsticks. I don't find them too thick, but I don't find them too thin. I find that they apply easily on the lips. You only have to go in with 1 layer to get full opaque coverage. And one thing that I did notice with these is that the brush appears to have changed. Now, he normally has a doe foot applicator, which has got a little indent in it so that it sits easily on your lips. But I've always found the brushes to be quite fluffy, meaning sometimes when you're trying to get that precise application, a little fluff mark can kind of interfere with that. Now, he appears to have got rid of that fluffiness and just kept them as a normal sponge-tipped doe foot applicator. So as you can see, they are not so fluffy anymore, which made it really even more easier to apply. So I'm very happy about that. This is what the packaging itself looks like, holographic on it. It hasn't got the usual pink lid. It's got a black and silver one to make it obviously different to other parts of the normal collection. And the Skin Frost is normally pink too, but this one is black and matte with a holographic design on it. Everything else to do with the Skin Frost and the Velour liquid lipsticks are exactly the same. I've done quite a few videos with the swatches and lip swatches of Jeffree Star's Skin Frost as well as his lipsticks, which I will link below for you guys. So let me show you first the Skin Frost, which is called Eclipse. I have used it, by the way. It's a very icy peachy shade and this will work on all skin tones. Now, in terms of the quality and what my actual thoughts of this are, I find that this is very similar to Princess Cut, which I'm not sure if you guys remember when I did a review. I'll link it below. I said that the quality and the texture of it has very much changed since the first ones, like King Tut. For example, King Tut is very buttery and quite soft. These ones are not buttery and soft. I find them that they've been packed in quite hard and I find them quite difficult to pick up on the brush. So I have to, whereas normally I would just have to run my brush across it maybe once or twice to pick up a lot of product and then apply it, with this I have to literally rub my brush on it quite a bit. Once I then do get it on to the brush, this is me wearing it today by the way, it does apply as a very strong highlight. It's very in your face, very full on. There's nothing subtle about it. However, I do also find that a lot of particles of glitteriness, kind of frostiness, kind of fall down onto the face, which can be quite annoying, and then I have to end up brushing it off. I don't find that it applies to the skin as easily and as beautifully as, for example, King Tut used to do. Now this is one swipe and as you can see it does not apply to the hand as much as I would like it to do. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you King Tut, which I have got, and I'm going to show you the difference of one swipe of this to one swipe of that, just so that you can get an idea of how much more rich and buttery the previous ones were. Can you see the difference? how much more thick and high shine that is compared to that one, which is quite sheer. I think in the UK you can get it from Beauty Bay, as they are an official Jeffree Star stockist. So unfortunately, as much as I do quite like the highlighter, I'm not saying I can't use it. I have used it quite a few times and I really like the colour of it. As you can see, it's nice icy peach shade, which looks gorgeous. However, I don't find that the quality is there anymore. I think that the original ones had a much better quality. I think that's also one of the reasons why it used to break so much more easily in these than it does now. I think that they've changed the texture to make it a lot more harder so that it sticks to the pan more, but unfortunately that has resulted in a compromise for the quality of the product itself. Now I wish I could say it was just this one, but as I said, it was the same with Princess Cut as well as Regina George, not so much, but definitely with Princess Cut I found it very difficult to apply onto the brush. I don't find that the quality has changed with the liquid lipsticks. I love both of them. I'm actually wearing this one right now. This one is called Daddy. It's a gorgeous shade. I've had it on for about 5 hours. I've worn this one, which is called I'm Shook, and I have worn this all day to work. I didn't need to touch it up once. It didn't come off, it didn't feather, it didn't crack, it didn't flake, and I didn't have to touch it up. So the liquid lipsticks themselves are really, really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove this, and as with all liquid lipsticks, you just need to use something oil-based. I'm going to finally crack open this really cute mini Vaseline, which I picked up from Dwayne Reed when I was in New York, and I'm going to take this off, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like nice and fresh, just so that you can see, well, especially I'm Shook, you can see what it looks like on medium skin tone, but you will not be disappointed with either of these. So this is I'm Shook. So this is the shade I'm Shook. I absolutely love this shade. It's gorgeous. It'll work on all skin tones, definitely. It's like a beautiful kind of coral shade, like a mixture of red along with pink, and it's like a little bit burnt. So it definitely looks gorgeous on everybody, or it will look gorgeous on you if you choose to buy it. I have worn this all day to work. It didn't fade, it didn't crack, it didn't come off. So this is Daddy. So this is Daddy. It's a lovely, very cool toned, medium taupey kind of brown. Again, it's another shade that I think will work well on all skin tones. I really like this shade. Out of the two, I would say I'm Shook is my favourite, purely because those are the kind of shades that I generally tend to go for. I don't really use cool tone shades as much. It depends, like, because I really wanted to use it, and I really quite like this shade personally. Actually, I actually really like it. So overall, the liquid lipsticks are great. The highlighter, not so great. It depends what your personal preference is. I would personally say try it out if you can, swatch it. You can see it's here. It is a full highlight on fleek sort of thing, but it's just the way that it applies from the actual pan to the brush to your face, which irritates me. Once it's actually on there, it looks stunning. So that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. If you've got any comments or questions regarding these products that I've shown you today, let me know below. Other than that, I hope you guys are great and fabulous, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.